It's actually very simple. It's even more simple than you're thinking. There's not going to be any Vic Van asked if there would be Dash liquidity pools. There's not going to be any because we don't need any. So again, I don't know if you guys remember, but when we launched Leo on Maya, when we were listed on the Maya protocol, I was saying this is the pool to end all pools, because when we launched on Maya, it's a cross chain liquidity protocol, and what that means is we got listed and now can be traded with Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, everything. So there's no Rune and all the others. There is no need for a Dash pool because you can already trade Leo with Dash. You just use Maya protocol to do it. So we'll be using the Leo Cacao pool to trade to Dash because that's how Maya works. So that Maya listing was also a critical integration to make this possible. Nylon asks, is there any security risk with the automation? We've seen exploits in the past. V4V was hit last week for a decent sum. How safe is the ecosystem to outside attacks? So that's a good question. I'm not familiar with the V4V. I know that it was hit. I don't know why or how. But it is very safe. It uses all the rails that have been in place for Leo cross-chain trading for now 4 years. So we've had this technology for 4 years. It's not brand new. All we've done is add automation. So C-Pole asked, do these conversions keep the price of Hive down? No, they don't. Not at all. So the majority of rewards earned by in-Leo users is Leo, first of all. So Hive HBD are kind of an afterthought in terms of rewards, but they are still earned. And like I said, it's two-sided. So as Dash users earn in Dash, they also buy stuff using Dash, which is then converted into Hive HBD and Leo. So, being that we are simply increasing the user base, you are creating a two-way flow. If it was only a one-way flow, I think it could create downward pressure. But honestly, keep in mind that the majority, not the majority, like a good amount of people who earn rewards on this blockchain are already automatically selling it. They're selling everything that they get. So it's, I think the mindset that you need to lock people in and say, okay, if you earn rewards, you need to keep them staked. I think that's not a good mindset. You should actually just make it really easy for the people who want to sell, and make it really easy for the people who want to buy. So I think that, and you can see a lot of other ecosystems that have done that and done both, actually, some that have locked people in and some that haven't. When people don't feel locked in, that's when they actually want to invest and own the asset, whether it's Hive Power, or Leo Power. Another thing that I haven't really talked about in the past, talking about this integration, is that these users will be earning some of their rewards in Hive Power, and we're not going to be automatically powering down that Hive Power. It will be automatically, obviously, they're earning it in Hive Power, and it will just kind of stack in their account. So they are actually earning Hive that will most likely never get sold. I mean, unless they went out of their way to power it down and sell it manually, it will never get sold. So the rewards that are getting sold are only the liquid rewards, which is Leo and HBD. So I think that's another good point for anyone that has that question, is that they'll be earning Hive Power, and they're kind of incentivized to keep that Hive Power as Hive Power unless they want to manually go around and sell it.
And you know what? So we have, again, and this is understandable because Hive has been like this. Hive teaches us to be like this. So it's nobody's fault. But we have this conundrum again of the scarcity mentality versus the abundance mentality. And what I mean by this is pretty simple. Would you rather our 1,000 users to keep staking all the time and to be oh no, I have to hoard all of my Hive Power? Or would you rather have 5,000 more users, and then maybe some of them will sell, some of them will stake, some of them will keep the HBD, etc., etc. And what I mean by this is pretty simple. So this integration will open the door to many, many users or potential users that will know or get to know about Dash and about InLeo and about all of the things that we're building. And in the end, yes, some of them might sell. If a majority of them sells, that's okay, because we're putting Hive and in Leo in front of thousands of more people than what we are used to seeing. So I would just recommend people to stop thinking on, oh, what's gonna this do to the price of Hive? Well, the price of Hive hasn't moved in years. Well, I mean, of course it has, but you know what I mean. But we need eyes, we need more eyes, and we need more people knowing that Hive exists and that we are a thriving ecosystem with users, with a lot of things that many other ecosystems do not simply have. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Let's just get out of this scarcity mentality that we keep having.